Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today, this subcommittee takes up the very important issue of pipeline safety. The Pipeline Infrastructure and Community Protection Act of 2011 is the Energy and Commerce Committee's first step in the reauthorization of federal pipeline safety legislation, an effort that we are pursuing jointly with the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. This is a subject with long and bipartisan history, and I am pleased to be working with my friend and colleague John Dingell to jointly sponsor the legislation that we're considering today. This was truly a collaborative process with both the majority and minority that has led to a bill with a number of key improvements over the initial discussion draft. My state, our state of Michigan, is crisscrossed with many pipelines, so pipeline safety is an important issue that hits very close to home. This was especially true last year when a pipeline ruptured and caused a significant spill into a waterway into my district. And as we developed the bill, we've carefully studied the Enbridge spill in Michigan as well as other recent pipeline incidents, including the one impacting the Yellowstone River. We're learning from those experiences and focused on meaningful reform that will actually help prevent safety failures. There's no doubt that improving pipeline safety is a challenge, but it also presents an opportunity. The Energy Information Administration projects significant increases in the nation's demand for energy in the decades ahead, including liquid fuels and natural gas. Those increasing volumes will have to get their end users somehow, and by many measures, pipelines have a better safety record than any other means of energy transport. I believe that pipelines can deliver growing energy supplies to families and businesses in the years ahead, and I believe that they can do it safely. But as recent spills have shown, the status quo is not good enough, and the goal of the Pipeline Infrastructure and Community Protection Act of 2011 is to ensure a much stronger safety record in the future. Among its many provisions, the bill requires the use of automatic or remote-controlled shutoff valves. It incorporates new standards for leak detection technologies, replaces outdated safety requirements and inspection regimes with updated ones. It sets a 1-hour time limit for operators to report incidents to the National Response Center. It beefs up the number of pipeline inspectors at the Department of Transportation and increases penalties for noncompliance. In sum, we believe that the bill demands improvements in both technology and personnel that can help prevent leaks from occurring in the first place and reduce the damage if they do so. This bill is a serious bipartisan effort to reform and update our pipeline safety laws. I appreciate the bipartisan collaboration that helped produce the bill that we're considering today, and I look forward to additional improvements as we move forward. Already, the bill includes several important measures not in the original discussion draft. For example, we have added provisions setting maximum allowable operating pressures. This provision directly addresses the problem that led to the fatal pipeline explosion last year in San Bruno, California. And given the vulnerability shown by the recent Yellowstone River spill, we've included new provisions for pipelines under waterways. And this is an issue that we'll continue to examine as details of the Yellowstone spill come to light. Thanks in part to strong and consistent guidelines, pipeline safety has improved over the last couple of decades for sure. This bill is the first step in taking that progress to a new level as we face the challenge of meeting the nation's growing demands for energy. Pipeline safety is an issue near and dear to me, but I would be remiss if I didn't also recognize the subcommittee chair, Mr. Whitfield, for his great work on the second bill that we're considering today, H.R. 2054. I appreciate his effort to address members' concerns on the issue of uranium tails, and I hope that members of the subcommittee will support the legislation, and I yield back.